I learned that the internet is finally exposing the bullies, and of course I'm going to hop onto this. So before we get more into this video, there's a fact which I know about me, which I want all of you to know as well, that I have yellow and crooked teeth since childhood. My teeth are yellow. You can see my front teeth are yellow and they are not straight, they are crooked. And I know that since I was a kid. I've also been to my dentist multiple times for the yellowness, and it's something that I'm born with, and it's not because of poor hygiene or because I don't brush my teeth. So getting into the story, this dates back to class 7th or 8th. I don't exactly recall what year it was, but I used to be that super shy school kid who did not have a lot of friends. I used to be super nerdy, and the amount of friends I had was someone I could count on my fingers. I knew a lot of people, almost everybody knew me. I had a lot of people who used to come to be my friend as per their convenience, but only the people I could, blindly rely on to were one or two. And I'm sure we all had that one class group in our class where everybody of that group used to think that they are super cool, they are the trendsetters, everything that they are doing is so nice, nobody can match what they are doing, blah, 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 blah. And my class had one too. So now I usually used to stay away from these groups, not by choice, but sometimes I used to get the privilege, or what I used to think back then, to be a part of these groups and to play the fun truth and dare games that these guys used to play in the classroom. And one fine day, I decided to play another game of truth and dare with them. And the dare lands on this one guy, and somebody from the group tells him to write a poem for me. And as teenagers, whenever we play these fun games and a guy and a girl is involved, we all know how the thought process used to be back then. In my defense, I was not even expecting a love poem or a romantic poem or that infatuation type thing back then. I used to consider myself from the boring kids of the class. He wouldn't do that for the cool girls as well, then why would he do that for me? But then this guy goes on to write a poem on my yellow teeth, and how he thinks that my teeth are as yellow as butter, but he cannot glide on them, and what not bullshit. The next thing that I know is I am trying to shut my mouth as hard as I can for the rest of the day, in order to try that nobody from the class should have a glimpse of how my teeth look, while the entire class is standing surrounding me, laughing at me. And honestly, it did not affect me that much in that very moment, because everybody was laughing. I used to be a people pleaser, and all I was trying to do was just play fun and go with the spirits. But every morning since then, every time I brush my teeth, I don't think there has been a single moment where that poem does not come to my head, and there have been days when I've brushed my gums to bleed in order to find a cure for that yellowness. I'm not going to name that person, because that person used to be a good friend of mine at some point of time, and I feel that if he knows about this, he'll feel bad and he might apologize to me. I hope he does. But yeah, there's not a lot that you pay for being kind. So be kind to people. You might not want somebody to think of you every morning while brushing their teeth for all the bad reasons. And yeah, I have a part 2 of being bullied, so follow me and stay tuned for more.